And shout out again to all those people who hate my guts, but is sitting in a quiet place listening to my show. You are obsessed and sick, okay? Okay, I'll be right back. Let's get into stuff now.
Now tuned into the greatest.
This international chart-topping podcast is bringing you discussions and personal commentary on music, entertainment, celebrities, politics, love, health, and happiness. Catch up on missed episodes anywhere you can find a podcast on all platforms: Spotify, iHeartRadio, Odyssey, Audible, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Overcast, Castbox, and many more. You can also catch Talk with Turk on Power 109 Radio every other Sunday. Download the app and tap in. Do you want the tea? Well, simply talk with TURKBISH. Just talk with me.
I spend time and I spend energy and I spend effort and I spend everything I have, every fiber of my being to give people quality.
All new Talk with Turk. Power 109 Radio.
Be your beat, baby. Cause that's what you gon' call that ass clap, she don't need no applause. High fashion.
Tune in 24/7. Power 109 Radio.
Kill 2 and 3 motherfucking birds with one stone. Bobby and my babies. And oh no, no. At TURKBISH _ gonna talk about here you go crunching ice and not it. It ain't even ice. It's a Tootsie fucking roll. It's a Tootsie Roll. That's what you get thinking you cute. Yeah. At TURKBISH _
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy TURKBISH, and I am back in the building with another episode of Talk with Turk on the podcast. I want to thank all of you guys for being here with me today and continuing to support me as we level up and go to the next venture as a podcast. So y'all already know I'm on the radio every Sunday 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure that y'all tune in. You can download the Power 109 Radio app directly from your app store on your phone, whether you have Google Play Store or the App Store on your phone. So just make sure you do that and catch me every Sunday. But y'all already know what I do. I always give love and give flowers to up-and-coming artists, underground artists who are trying to break into the industry. I always give them a free spin on the radio whenever we do an interview for them. And I just show mad love because that's what we do over here. We want to make sure that we all shine and we all level up. And so I do have a special guest here today on the podcast, and I'm so excited to introduce him. So I have Mr. Sev7en Taylor. He's a music artist. He's a published author, universal connector. His new album, The Clip Off, is coming out 9/27/23. And the new book that he has, I Think I Love Myself, Deep Meditations, Affirmations, and Universal Connections, is available for pre-order now at his website, booksby7.com. That's books, BYSEV, the number 7EN.com. So I want to introduce Sev7en. What's going on, Sev7en?
Hey, what's going on? What's poppin'?
Nothing much. You know, we always winning over here, and I'm pretty sure you're winning too. I want to continue to give you grace and show love,
yeah.
give you your flowers, because you've been working hard since we've known each other on social media, and I just want to commend you for your hard work. It doesn't go unnoticed. You know, we all sometimes may feel like we're not being noticed and that we're not working hard enough, but truly, you are a motivator and an inspiration to many people around the world, like myself, because if it wasn't for people like you that I saw in the beginning working hard for their dreams, I wouldn't have followed mine, and I wouldn't have become who I am now and where I am now with the podcast and with radio. So I'm going to commend you for that first and foremost.
I humbly, truly appreciate that. I'm sorry I had a little problem with there. But I humbly, truly appreciate that, and I thank you so much. And yeah, every day that I get closer and closer to I guess the spaces I'm supposed to be in, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
And much love and much congratulations to you as well. I'm sorry, this allergies are acting up.
Oh, it's okay.
But yeah.
But yeah, I want to thank you. Thank you for that, of course. So we're here on the heels of your new project, and I know you're excited. Tell us a little bit about the process. What's going on, the name, and how it's constructed. We want to know. The people want to know. I want you guys to listen on the podcast so that you can, get more music and find out new artists that you never heard of, because you never know. You might like music from people you've never heard from. So make sure y'all tune into that. So Sev7en, just tell us a little bit about your project.
Yeah, so the clip off started off as an initial thought back in late 2021. The clip off is inspired by the Kabbalah, the Tree of Life. The clip off will be the opposite side of the Tree of Life, though. So that's the love, the sex, the rock and roll, the drugs, the addictions that people have. Like, people don't think that they're addicted to things. I'm like, everyday thing, like your phone is an addiction. So it's like everyday things could become very addicting in the physical realm, which we're in, which is called Earth, Malkuth, etc. So as I explored different avenues of making this project, I wanted to, for one, be very transparent in my own spaces of relationships and connections and grief and death and heartbreak and romance and all those different, muster of emotions and experiences. And I feel like my approach to it was to be informative, for one, because a lot of stuff you could look up, but two, also just bring forth a new sound, a new conversation to rappers that happen to be queer, and talk my thing right quick. Right.
Now you are a member of the LGBTQ plus and whatever else letter there is. But
yeah, some universal.
Right. So tell us about your experience as an artist of the gay community and your breakthrough, how you had to navigate the industry being that type of artist.
I feel like in the beginning, and I just was having a conversation with someone privately, but I feel like in the beginning, like my debut was 2014-15. I didn't know much about the actual industry, the culture, the different realms of industry. Like you have, the underground, you got midstream, you got mainstream.
Right.
But a lot of people don't know that there's 3 levels to it. And a lot of times people get caught up trying to get to certain levels. I said, well, you got to complete the first level first.
Right.
You got to get your name buzzing in a local scene first before you go global.
Yes.
So I did a lot of that groundwork, mixtapes, features, etc. I feel like for me, navigating those type of spaces, you had to have a passion for it. Right. Because you would run into so many places and spaces where people will really try to, like, I guess, demotivate you or minimize your experience or try to compare you to maybe your inspirations or influences or whatever the situation is. And those things are not a problem or a compliment. Like those are not a non-compliment things. Like if you see something of someone that inspired me, then I'm doing my job. Exactly. I'm taking whatever that blueprint is and making it to my own. Mm-hmm. But I feel like when you are in brown and black spaces and you happen to be queer or happen to be questionable of what you like, we change every day. You have so many people that are focused on the sexual aspects of you versus your talent.
Of course.
So I had to go in there and reintroduce talent to the situation.
Period.
Don't. I get it. I'm attractive. I get it that, you may have those type of aspirations for me. But at the end of the day, I spit. I do what I do. I'm an amazing songwriter, and I'm very talented in what I do. Thank you so much.
Of course.
So I just feel like we always have to represent ourselves in so many spaces, and it could become exhausting. So like if you don't have a passion for it, which you'll see those type of people.
Yes.
They'll weed out very quick.
Mm-hmm. They sure will. And I'm glad that you did say that earlier, about doing the groundwork first in the local community before you can think about being global, because that's exactly what I had to do, and also being a member of the LGBTQ+, I also had to make sure that I can be in those spaces and be comfortable, because sometimes you're not comfortable when you're in like a straight space per se, just just a regular space where there's more straight people than gay people. So sometimes you're going to be uncomfortable. So I had to make myself uncomfortable and try to make sure to make myself fit in and just be cool with everybody, just be on a level of I'm a businessman. I'm business-minded at all times when I'm walking out my door at home. And so I had to be the same way in those spaces. And I started doing the groundwork, building the brand as myself, just my name, TURKBISH, before anything. And then it just became, overnight. Like when I started doing the podcast, it was like I already put the groundwork in. I have the local community supporting me. And then what to know, I have social media people listening and they're catching on. And then overnight it just becomes a different thing for you. So now I'm on radio.
You're doing your thing.
Yeah, so I got on radio because I was able to do it from the ground up and occupy those spaces that a lot of people don't want to occupy. And also, you have to learn your craft. Being passionate about it, you have to learn your craft. So I looked at people like Ryan from Ryan Out Loud and Stevie Sev7en, from the Him podcast as well. So shout out to them as well. But I looked at
definitely shout out to them.
Yes, I looked at people like them, and I actually started researching on my own, how to do this, how to do that. Because if you don't research your craft, if you don't study your craft, Nikki tells us this all the time. If you don't do that, then you're not going to see any productivity. You're not going to see any authenticity. So you have to do that at all times and try to make it your own. So I'm glad to see that you've done that, because I've noticed that over time that you've made your craft your own. You have your own sound. Your music doesn't sound like any other artist out there, any other, especially LGBTQ+, because we get a rap for making the same type of music, the ratchet music or the F me in my ass type of music, so like that's what they're known, the type of music.
Provocative.
Yeah, provocative music. I'm just gonna spit it to everybody straight, so they can understand. But that's what my listeners like. So you can be as authentic as you want to on this platform. They're gonna love it. They're gonna get a kick out of it, and they're gonna stream it. So, but just like that is being said for yourself, you're doing amazing. Now let's talk about your first single for this project.
Yes. So the first initial single for the project, before I even started formulating it, was Sev7en This, which that was released last April? I believe last April. I did a whole thing for that too. Yeah, it was last April. Sev7en This was basically just my reintroduction back to the music scene. Because prior to this project of coming out, I put out Blessed Be, and before Blessed Be in 2020, I put out The Disobedience of Jimmy Taylor, which was all about my rap alter ego. So it was like I gave a lot of variations, and Blessed Be was the side B to that project. So it was kind of a bridge project to the next big project, which is now the Clip Off.
Okay.
Okay, come on now, clip. But so it's like Sev7en This was a sound clip of it, and then I had The House of Seven, which was more so which was a hip hop homage type of paying respect to ballroom. I've never seen no one do it like that before. People normally use house music to pay those contributions. I use more of a hip hop based record to pay homage to the ballroom scene.
Love it.
And that's bar filled. and then I had the subconscious side of the Lilith Moon, which is really the dark side of the moon.
Okay.
And that's more about the dark feminine energy. It's more about the provocative nights, the raunchy things, and so on and so forth. So I would call them sound clips. I want to say there wasn't necessarily a big single that was really singled out. I just think there were just sound clips along the way. I wanted to approach music, which I'm so thankful. I wanted to approach music this time around differently. I wanted to introduce you to music in different intimate spaces and not just your traditional ways. Even when you hear the album, it's totally texturized in different ways of how to take in the listening experience and how many times you're going to listen. It's definitely replay value. So you're going to listen to it a lot. Right about now, it's exclusively here. It's 27 tracks that are confirmed. And that includes intermissions and interludes and stuff like that. But it's a lot of, heavy hitters up there.
Okay, so it sounds like a journey.
Oh yes, we going through different dimensions.
Love it.
So I feel like I said, I just feel like they were soundtracks. They were just snippets of that time, and I don't think they even scratched the surface of what you're gonna get later on this month.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely excited to hear this project, definitely, because your past projects, they're definitely amazing, and I know that you definitely grown over time. So, with that being said, with the different tracks that you have, now we both are fans of Nicki Minaj, the queen.
Yes.
So, being that said, what is one of your favorite bars from like your project? Like the top 3 bars. Give us your top 3 bars and name the song.
It's so title. Many. You put me on the spot. It's so many. Like, I'm a rapper. So
I know.
It's so many. I got this one track. It's called Juice Like Tupac, or I might be changing it. I might just go back to Juice. I keep going back and forth. Some songs you just keep going back and forth the title, but it's inspired by the movie Juice.
Okay.
Which I know is starred Tupac, Omar Epps, and stuff like that. And the whole dialogue of that song is like, do you really got the juice? Like, meaning, do you really got the flavor? Do you really got the sauce? And I have this one. I think actually, I got a few little things in there.
Ooh, and
I got yes, and juice. Hold on, right quick. Cause I got
hear that. See, look, I'm ready to hear these because I'm pretty sure that the bars go. Like, if you're a Nicki Minaj fan, you got bars. You got bars.
Yeah, I got a whole lot of them. So on one part it go, Sev7en on the re-up, yes, in album 2. Told Nicki I'm rapping, gotta pick a booth. DJing these niggas like my name is Booth. Niggas been eating off my name, but they don't got the proof.
Ooh, hey, okay.
Shout out to DJ Boo.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Boo. Shout out to Nicki.
You don't got the juice like you say you do.
Okay.
Then I got something. Oh, it's a whole lot. Listen, I had to pull up my little what's the name right quick. Oh, yes I am a Venus, but word of Pluto. Heard he a Gemini, but I keep a 2 though. Popping off of things and I drop the top. You TikTok rappers better watch your hits. Oh yeah. Listen, don't get me into it, but yes.
Okay,
TikTok. But it's a lot of.
I just better watch your hips.
You TikTok rappers better watch your hips.
That's funny. I love that.
Yeah, and that's a lot of my rap off the Ego Jimmy on that. Like, it's like I said, you're gonna hear a lot of music up there that's gonna make you do the stank face.
I'm ready.
It's rap galore up there.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm happy you said that though, 'cause I was like, wait a minute. I do actually got something that I actually mentioned Nicki on it. Yes, I do.
Yes, we always gonna show Nicki love. Like when I do my raps, I always put Nicki in there some type of way. Like, it don't even matter. Like, she's gonna be in there.
You want to know something as well? She, like especially last year, she would always randomly, like when she was on Queen Radio, she would always catch my tweets. Like, she follows me and stuff, but she always would. I like the way she says my name, Sev7en Taylor, stuff like that. So I got a little surprising thing with that too. But yeah, I've caught a lot of sound clips from her in regards to her saying my name, and even a little Cash App thing that I'm still waiting for, Nicki.
Okay.
but I appreciate it. I appreciate the grades, and even shout out to Foxy Brown as well. She's someone that I did interview a few years back, and she reached out to me a few times via DMs and just showed me love and stuff. So it's like a lot of people that I look up to, besides the ones that's not no longer here. They have we've connected some way somehow.
Okay. Well, definitely, I'm excited for this project. Now, can you tell the listeners, like what is next, what's coming before the project, like the quiet before the storm? Like, do you have another promo trail that you're going on? Like, just give them the deets and tell them where to follow you so that they can find out who you are and download your music and all of that stuff.
Okay, that sounds dope. So right about now, I'm on the first leg of my promo tour. So I started it July 27th. Mind you, let me tell you this. I started my promo tour July 27th. The album comes out September 27th. The book comes out October 27th. You see how that number keeps just popping up?
Yes, okay.
And then it's 20, as of right now, it's 27 tracks confirmed for the album. Come on now. Alignment. So, alignment. So that's big alignment. And also, Nicki's saying that she was going to put out the album my birthday.
Ooh.
Before she switched it to November 17th. She was going to put it on October 20th. That was the universe telling me to go ahead and put your shit out.
Yeah.
Right then and there.
Yeah. It's definitely alignment. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I listen strongly.
And that's what's important because I always do things by alignment. If it makes sense, then I do it. You know, I'm the type of person, I'm going to work hard and then I'm going to release the news and release, you know, what's the next big thing for me. I don't give the people too much. You don't let them know too much because if you do, sometimes you curse your own self, you know? Yeah. Because things are supposed to happen in divine order. So, with that being said, you have to definitely just follow suit. Things take time. You know, I have been on like a long break, like to the point where I'm not on the charts right now anymore, but I'm pretty sure we'll be back up there in the next few weeks. But as far as the podcasting charts, I've took a long break since my birthday in May. So it's kind of been like I've been trying to regroup, trying to figure out what's next, what's the next big thing on my mind. And I had to just sit back and just realign myself. And now I'm getting back into the groove of things. I'm on season 4. So, you know, like you said, it's all about alignment. And I knew because I was like, Nicki's gearing up soon to do something. And then as soon as I started doing my podcast, we started getting news about her album, like the album release date, and we got information about whatever else she's releasing. So like things.
I don't know why, but I feel like you're gonna get an interview with her. I don't know why.
I'm feeling something, and I'm just trying to be patient as much as I can. Yeah. Like it's so
I'm
like
very spiritual, so it's like things, it just came to me out of nowhere. I do feel strongly that you're gonna get an interview from her.
And that's what I long for because I know that it's going to change my life. It's going to change my career. For one, doing the interview with Nicki Minaj, like I just know it. So I'm just kind of just waiting for my time to happen. I'm just kind of continuing to support her.
And you want to know something too? I would say too, I have, just to add to that too, I love that when she did put out, was it the mixtape when Beam Me Up Scotty was now on official platforms, when she did a lot of the smaller brands or, you know, like she did. I love, first of all, I love that. I think that was so authentic and so dope because they're the ones that really connect with her and really, you know, the bigger mainstream ones is the ones that be just doing some weird stuff. Yeah, you know, as we can see. The time. But I do feel like I would definitely vouch for her to come onto your show or your radio show or your podcast, etc., and you know, and have a whole conversation because you authentically get her. Yes. And then on top of that, it's like I've seen other people that she blessed during that run that she did that totally switched up. Yeah. You know. So it's like it's weird. It's you know, I always say this. It's like it's so weird that people get such pivotal opportunities in their life
and mess up.
And one got there and they mess up. They don't say thank you. Every person if you go down my damn timeline, every person, place, or thing that has been on my press tour, and this is the first, like I got 2 more legs of it. You know, I've been nothing but thankful, humble, grateful, and gracious. You know, because they don't have to do it. You know, they don't have to do it. And people get so big-headed with things, even in our communities and, you know, our community celebrities and shit. So it's just like, at the end of the day, I will shout out Nicki for that, because that was an authentic dope. And I think she should do that with the album, too, to be honest.
And I'm hoping
talk to people that really want to talk to you.
That's exactly what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that during this next album era that she's going to let me do something so I can commemorate for myself, you know, like the moment of this era, you know, and to also help me out, you know, as far as what I'm doing, just showing her authentic love. So I'm hoping that I can be, you know, a contribution to her next era in some way, whether it's an interview, whether she comes on the radio show to support the single, because my radio station, they always support whatever she releases, I send them the track and they get it in rotation, and it stays on rotation.
Yeah, I think y'all would have such a dope. I see it. Listen, if it's not in the first few months of the album being released, I see top of next year as well, like February, January. Like, I just see it.
Yeah, my fiance, and that's crazy you're saying this. My fiance literally said last night that she's gonna do something for you or with you. You're gonna do something with Nikki.
Yeah,
and he was like,
the medium, right? So
really, and he was like, baby,
a lot of stuff.
He was like, baby, be patient. And don't be jealous of your friends. Like, honey, she sent me $51 last night because I nominated her and she won with Nikki the other day. So
that's so dope.
It was just like, oh my God, like I made an impact to the point where somebody want to bless me back for their blessing. Like, you literally just got a big blessing from Nicki Minaj. And you are
the type of people that will pull it in. You remind me of myself. Like, we're very selfless.
Right.
There's a difference between selfish and selfless. Selfless individuals will do it because we know that when our alignment hits, it's on a hit.
Right.
And you can't do nothing to intercept that.
Mm-hmm. Because when it goes. Like, when it starts, it gears up. It doesn't stop. Like, and it just it stays on constant rotation. So, like, I'm ready to see that. Now, I can't lie though. I'm not, and I love this conversation. This is a great conversation. Ooh. So
I just got a spiritual download talking to you. That's why I was like, I feel like you're gonna talk to her soon. And listen, my predictions hit.
I love stuff like this because like I can't lie for myself. I even like sometimes I get down and out and I'll be like, she ain't never gonna do nothing with me. She don't really care. She probably be laughing at me like, don't take me serious or whatever the case may be. And I hear every time people like yourself or my fiance tells me like, it's gonna happen. Sometimes I can't lie. I be feeling like it's not gonna happen, and I hate to have that mindset. So sometimes I have to go back in and be like,
have that mindset at all.
Don't think like that. Don't think like that.
And don't stick that on yourself.
Continue to support and show love, because even sometimes, I'm not even gonna lie, in the Barb fan base, like I've been looked over, and a lot of people been looked over.
They look over a lot of people.
I literally started getting a lot of love from her, a lot of likes at one point, and it was like totally different. A lot of people started changing. They was like, okay, she's noticing him, she loves him. It all started with one shift.
Do you see that? But do you see the shift of that? It's like, it's so weird, and it's outside of context. This is outside of context of Nikki.
Right.
Why is it when you see someone giving someone love, now in your mind you want to emulate that love? It's like, why you couldn't just be first?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how many people that I've known and been around and seen in and out of the industry. Like, this is not my first, roundabout about the situation, but it's like, why do y'all have to wait until so many people are screaming their name to do it? It's like, do it now.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
If I authentically fuck with your come up,
right?
I authentically fuck with it. I don't need, and like I said, I don't need the round of applause. I don't need, like, I'm legendary in these streets. Like, I do what I do.
Period.
So it's like, I don't be looking for it. And like I said, when she does shout me out, or she does say certain things, or like my tweets, or read my tweets out loud, or like I said, for a while she was going back and forth with me. Like everything I tweeted, she was always seeing it. But it's like, at the end of the day, when you are someone, in your life, when you are someone in your life, you always will have that alignment.
Mm-hmm. And that's what the name of this episode is going to be. Alignment. I love it. I love that. This is such a great conversation. It needs to be had because a lot of people need to hear it sometimes, just be there and be present in other people's blessings and be happy for them and show them love and show them support, because it's going to happen for yourself one day. I remember when it wasn't my time one day and I was like, it's not going to happen for me. I had a best friend who told me, like, your life is different from mine. My path is different from yours. Because my time is coming doesn't mean yours is coming. Just be patient and it will happen. And when it happened, I said, that bitch was right. I was like, everything she said was true, because now everything is happening so fast. At one point in my career in podcasting and radio, I couldn't keep up. When I got the radio deal, I was like, oh my God, podcast world, radio world. Now I got to research radio world. I got to be prepared for this, and it's hard still. Like I'm shifting and I'm juggling both sides of the spectrum, as well as being an adult and, as well as being in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's so much that comes with
We're navigating, I call it navigating so many variants of yourself.
Yeah.
There's so many variances. You coexist in a multitude of different worlds.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always a pleasure to, be able to have I feel like even with me, now that I'm at the ending step of all the creativity that went into the project,
right.
And now it's time to market and promote and all that stuff like that, which I've been doing for the last few months.
Mm-hmm.
Now you get to reflect.
Yes.
Now I get to listen to songs. It's like, Nicki's new song, Last Time I Saw You. I have a lot of material that I rehash relationships on and disconnections on, and just a lot that goes into it, because a lot of people don't get to know who you are through the lens of social media. You have to catch a vibe with someone. You have to, you gotta have like a verbal conversation. You're not gonna get to know me through something that I post.
Exactly.
Unless it's something that's inviting you into my intimate space. Other than that, you're just gonna hey, with another user.
Exactly. And see, and I hate people like that, and I hate those situations where you're being used, because for myself, I've invested in so many people in their lives and things that they needed, that when they got to where they needed, they didn't invest in me. And so I had to invest in myself and get to where I wanted to be. And when I got to where I wanted to be, and still, climbing to where I ultimately want to be, it's such a different feeling, because you know that you didn't need that person. You didn't need that person's investment. I invested in myself, and I love that about yourself. You invest in yourself.
Thank you.
So
I had to co-sign myself from an early age. When I was I'm gonna be honest with you, my life has been nothing but spiritual alignment. When I was 6, 7 years old, something told me that I was gonna have to co-sign myself a lot in life, because a lot of people are threatened by someone that's multi-talented.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
They are.
Someone that's always,
they are. I have somebody I can name right now that is they hate it. They hate me to the point we used to be friends. They hate me because they're not multi-talented as I am, and they hate that I get that light.
That you're going into.
Right. They hate that you get that limelight, and I'm pretty sure you got people like that too.
I have a ton of them. I have a lot of people that will sit here and befriend me, and because they are so obsessed with Sev7en versus being introduced to Trevon, they don't know how to separate the two. And I feel like I could catch a vibe with someone, we can hang out, it's never a problem, but I feel like some people are so invested in the public image that they don't get the chance to invest into the deeper aspects of you. And that's why celebrities don't really befriend fans or befriend supporters like that, because the supporter is only wanting the brand. They don't really want the deeper aspects of you. Now you have some people that become supporters to friends, or deep friends, or whatever the situation is, because yes, they're a fan of your work, but they also want to just be there for you intimately. So it's very hard nowadays, because the illusions of life is blurred. Some people say they love you, but they don't show that they love you. Some people say that they hate you, but they don't show that they hate you. I'm like, do y'all know the definition of these words? Do we need to go back to elementary? What's going on?
Okay, because over time...
Our friend is not that.
Over time, people that's not supposed to be there, or enemies, will reveal themselves, because that's what's been happening for me for the past 5, 6 years of my life. People have just been dropping like flies because they weren't supposed to be there, and I'm glad that I'm able to be to the point now in life where those people are gone, and I'm okay with that. But when Nicki did drop this song, I can't lie, it did open up a lot of memories and a lot of wounds that I felt like weren't closed yet. So this song definitely had me, look at a different way of life, put it that way.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I feel like I just did some radio interviews yesterday and then previously and stuff like that. And it's every interview that I do, I always tell people my influences, my musical influences. It's Nicki Minaj, Foxy, Lil' Kim, Missy Elliott, Jay-Z, and Biggie. If they all were to put together, I will be their love child.
That's an all-star lineup. Love it.
Yeah, these are the people that inspire me to rap. These are the people that, when I look back at their careers and what they've done and how they impacted hip hop, because they all impacting hip hop in a different way. Those are some big, like you said, those are some mega stars, I think.
Okay.
You know, they shifted the culture. So I'm only moving with people that shift the culture. You know, I'm only gravitating to people that shift the culture, because I feel like the Clip Off is going to definitely shift the culture in regards to music that happens to come from queer artists.
Okay.
You know.
That's why I'm a big fan of Nicki and, of course, Tinashe. I feel like Tinashe is underappreciated. She's undervalued because
she followed me back in her mixtape days, so we still follow each other.
Me too. She's followed me on one of my other pages. I still have that page on Twitter. I just don't use it. Yeah. But she watches my story too on Instagram. She actually saw it the other day when I reposted her album track list. So, so shout out to Tinashe.
Songs for You is everything.
Yes, oh my God, Songs for You. Songs for You. Listen, Songs for You was an album where I feel like she was learning herself and she was talking about hard things that she couldn't talk about before. And it was really big of her. And I was vibing with that album because I was on that same wavelength. I was like, there's a lot of things I learned about
it came out at a good time.
It really did.
Now that I think about it came out at a good time. I was living at one of my other old apartments at the time, and I was still in the 9-to-5 world and stuff. I graduated then, you know, but it was so pivotal. I was having fun, you know. Right. You dealing with the niggas that you're dealing with, you know.
So we all have that era. We always have that era. Like, look at her. She did Songs for You, and then immediately 333 came out, and it was a whole totally different vibe. It was more so, bitch, I'm that motherfucking bitch.
She's always been, to me, like deep, you know, what is it called? Deep baited? Deep baited?
Yeah.
What is it? Is it deep baited?
Wait, you talking about one of her songs?
Breath baited.
Baited breath.
Bated Breath. I'm sorry.
Bated Breath.
That's one of my favorite songs from her because it feels like a spiritual ascension.
Yes, it was. It actually takes you on a journey, and smoking a blunt to that and listening to that in some I have LED lights, and I just smoke a blunt.
Those are the best lights to be under. Yes.
It takes me to another
to listen to an album, to get into it. And like I said, again, just like Nikki said, I will always rehash that as well. I just actually I got some new, I already have headphones, but I just bought me some new ones because I want everything new.
Right.
For the 27th. But definitely go out, y'all, and please go and invest in some headphones. The AirPods is not going to give you what you need. When you listen to my album, when you listen to Nicki's album, and so on and so forth. Please go get you some overhead ear headphones.
Okay, I got some on right now while we're doing this podcast.
Yes, because it's going to give you the real experience that they had in the studio. Those AirPods, it's cute for a little jog. They're not cute for an album experience. I'm just letting you know right now.
They really
and real musicians know what's up. You know, they know what I'm talking about.
And real people that's doing entertainment know what's up because I had to have a pair for sure. So definitely get you some when you listen to some music, and definitely get some when y'all go listen to the motherfucking Clip Off, bitch. Okay.
We gonna get into some motherfucking thing.
Yes, because it's coming out. So tell them again, Sev7en, when it's coming out, and then tell the people where to follow you.
Yes. So the Clip Off will be on all platforms, all streaming platforms, and definitely go download the album. So go purchase it. It's worth it. Right about now, it is 27 tracks. And once we do some other things, it might stay at 27 tracks. But if it don't, it don't. But I want to say, most importantly, it will be an album that many people can have so many conversations about, because I talk about a vast of emotions, experiences, and so on and so forth. And I want to thank everyone that's featured on the project. I want to thank everyone that was very instrumental and supported me. I want to shout out my friend Jerron and just everyone that has been such an advocate for me behind the scenes, because anyone know that when you're putting together something masterful as this, you're going to need a village behind you. So I want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you, for just allowing me to come on your podcast and speak my creative narrative. So in stores and online stores, September 27th, go get that. Book, online stores, booksby7.com, 1027. Yeah, an album. Yeah, album was 9/27. Yes.
All right, so y'all heard it. Y'all heard it.
Oh yeah.
Seven. Oh, you got something else?
And follow. Yeah, I'm about to say follow me on social media at Sev7 SEV7ENTAYLOY.
Okay. Y'all heard it. Make sure y'all go and follow him on all social media. Make sure you go and download all his music, all his previous work before the new album Clip Off comes out. So make sure you go and do that. Make sure you download, rate, review, do all you have to do to support this artist. Y'all know, as my supporters, we support other artists. We're going to also play his music on the podcast as well as the radio. We're going to give him the free spin on the Sunday of his choice, and of course we'll give you more information about that. But for the listeners that support me every Sunday, I want to shout you guys out for listening every Sunday faithfully and loyally. Every Sunday at 5 p.m. on Power 109 Radio. Now, Seven, go ahead and introduce your latest track so we can add it into the rotation and we can get it on in there for you.
Hey, what's popping, y'all? It's your boy Sev7en Taylor, and you are now listening to Calling Planet Earth, featuring Danny Singh. Shout outs to Danny.
Period. All right, you guys, don't forget, do you want the tea? Well, simply talk with TURKBISH. Just talk with me.
TURKBISH.
This is your boy Sev7en Taylor, and you're now listening to Talk with Turk with Power 109 Radio. And here's my new single, Calling Planet Earth, featuring Danny Singh. And make sure to go grab your copy of the Clip Off in all online stores on September 27th. Yeah.
Fresh new music. I'd rather be your beat, baby. Because that's what you gon' call me when I'm tripping anyway.
Make that ass clap, she don't need no applause. High fashion.
Tune in 24/7. Power 109 Radio.
Got a couple little niggas in that green. He wanna fuck off the dean. He wanna be like that Billy Jean. But I'm better than a nigga in a Thriller. Got a couple little niggas that's iller. I said cop me like a dealer. I put you in a high, nigga, I'm your dealer. I'ma supply you and ride you and fine you. Give you brain too. What's my IQ? I'ma supply you and ride you and fine you. Give you brain too. What's my IQ? Fuck it up. I got a bad bitch moving in the clutch. This a super deluxe. My name in the course, but I don't fuck. But you see, these rap niggas ain't rapping like me. I'm moving way in out of that D. I'm busting good, coming lucky. I'ma supply you and ride you and fine you. Give you brain too. What's my IQ? I'ma supply you and ride you and fine you. Give you brain too. What's my IQ? Are you high right now? Are you coming down? I see lights in the sky, making alien sounds. Are you high right now? Are you coming down? I see lights in the sky, making alien sounds. Making alien sounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a wonderful place to be right now. You are now tuning in to the greatest. Flick it up on the internet. I don't boast, but niggas is on my intellect. I'm in tune, you niggas can never intercept. I'm an alien superstar, what a beat though. Elite niggas gotta keep me on the D-low. I'm pushing P, I ain't talking about that P-code. You pussy niggas gotta respect the G-code. I'm a LLC, hit Hollywood, niggas gotta LA me. I just run up in them streets and I cook in the heat. All these niggas wanna know like, Sev7en, can we eat?